Previously on a Prehistoric Life, a huge herd of herbivores are migrating because of bad weather, and they have just got done coming through some bad trouble. They have just got done migrating through a very snowy field. This is only half that's left of the herd, but they have had some stragglers come to the herd along the way. There are 4 new stegosaurs and a Tenontosaurus. Oh yeah, and throughout this whole time, you haven't really seen this little small dinosaurs such as the Eoceratops, the Montoceratops, and the Dryosaurus. They've been pretty much blending in with the rest of the herd. But the herd of small dinos used to be bigger, but now it's smaller due to predators. Right now the herd is in like a deserty area, and it has finally warmed up, so that's why it does not look all cold around. The herd is getting really tired, really hungry, until a miracle happens. They find this huge, shady, big pine tree in a huge field of leafy greens vegetation. So then, the herd rushes over here, and they all scatter, and they feast on whatever they can find, and then they rest. All is calm around here, and all is happy. But for some dinosaurs are starting to get too wary and too dehydrated because of no water. None of them haven't died yet, but they're starting to get very tired and wary. So then, in order to prevent more herd members dying, the herd must move on in order to find water and homes. But then, at the edge of the forest, they finally reach another desert. And because it is Utah, this place is filled with deserts. And plus it is spring, and it's getting close to summer. And remember when I said that the herd fears a predator? Well, her worst nightmare has just came true. This is Dryptosaurus, a type of tyrannosaurid. It is very dangerous. Its name means wounding lizard. It is very stealthy, and it can jump on prey. Most tyrannosaurs cannot do that. And like all tyrannosaurs, it is very smart, and also it is cannibalistic, like all tyrannosaurs. For the Triceratops, that was easy. Too easy. Way too easy. But for the herd, that is only the beginning. And then Stegosaurus and Styracosaurus form a defensive circle, so the Dryptosauruses can't get in. The Dryptosaurs are now outnumbered. They know they cannot win, so then they retreat. So now, the herd keeps moving on. In the old area of where the herbivores migrated from, every carnivore from every corner is here, causing an uproar. And there has been some cannibalism issues. But then, the male T-Rex is also upset about this loss of food. So then, he decides to make a predator pack in order to get where and find the food. Most of the predators agree. So then, the predators now go out to find the food. But there is one predator that wants to be selfish and wants to hunt for the food himself. He will not be joining the predator pack. At least an hour has passed already, and the herd is still in the desert until the herd has just found a huge, ginormous cave. The Triceratops knows this will be a perfect spot, so then they keep going. The herd has finally entered the cave. And you'll be surprised of what the length of the cave is. The length of the cave is 2 miles in length. This is a pretty huge cave. The male Triceratops then sees a big staircase-like thing leading up to somewhere in the cave. It's not an actual staircase, it's just like a rocky slope. The male Triceratops will lead the herd up the slope to see what they can find. The slope is kind of steep, so the herd will have to be careful. A few minutes later, the herd finally reaches the top of the slope. And then the male Triceratops is amazed. He sees a huge open meadow filled with all kinds of green and plants. So then, the male Triceratops calls the herd up, and then he will declare that this is where they live. To be continued.